tried. I'm looking at the Blitz Time England event. Did you pass it already?
I did.
How was it?
It was long, but good.
Would you drive?
I drove the Matilda actually for the England part of it mostly.
Yeah, I know why you did that.
Playing low tier, yeah.
Hi everyone. So that's our Blitz birthday stream today. And
Yeah.
we were discussing some English stuff already.
English stuff, yes, hello.
Stuff.
Happy birthday!
Woo!
Nice. It's been 4 years now with the Blitz. So how do you feel?
Well, you know, for me, I'm relatively recent into Blitz, and it's very exciting to be part of it, be able to have joined the group,
Yep.
having been here only for a couple of months. It's a good time to get in right when the birthdays start, you know. It's always good to be in for the celebration at the beginning.
Yeah, all the candies, beers,
Exactly.
and
Picked myself up a new BT7 Arty with the secret mission today, which is good. Always a fun tank.
did you play it already?
Yeah, I may or may not have lobbed a few HE shells into a few sides of people today.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good times.
Nice. So let me announce what we're having today for the hour for our audience. Hi everyone. So we'll be giving away some stuff today. So this will be premium accounts, if possible, some tanks. So please write the congratulation messages to our YouTube video chat, and we'll just pick some of the guys who will get the prizes. Also on our stream today we have Arnaud from our Paris office. Arnaud, can you say something?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. Very happy to be here and very happy to celebrate Blitz for the birthday with you.
He's hiding in the rafters.
Yeah. So the Paris is somewhere in here. Good. And in the meantime, we'll be driving around, playing the game, probably playing some British tanks,
Yeah, yeah.
and having fun. I'll take out my phone just to read some comments on YouTube. So let's do that.
All right. Yeah, I think I'll be. I want to try out this AC4 Sentinel that we've got on now. I haven't driven this around yet, but seems like it's pretty zippy.
Yeah, let's do
So
that.
it should be good times.
I'll invite you to Platoon.
All right. And if not, I will. If I don't like it, I will be defaulting back to my KV-1S. Probably my favorite tank in the game, actually.
Feels like a little bit imbalanced tank.
Ah, it's a fun tank.
I don't know. I actually want to play the rating battles in the end on my tier 10s.
Yeah?
I don't know how I feel.
All
Usually
right.
I play T110 E4,
Okay.
my
If
favorite.
you're feeling strong, you can show everybody in the world how you do on your ratings battles.
You know, I don't know. It's rating battles. It can go either way. You can get wasted in 2 seconds there.
Yep. No, it's true. We can come.
All right, so I send the. You get the invite.
Platoon.
Yep.
Yes, accept.
Cool. So I'm on my Sentinel.
All right. We're gonna dual Sentinel.
Yep. Oh,
There you go.
Arno, are you watching this?
Yes, I am.
So how do you find our platoon composition?
I think it's a very cool tank. Great armor. I think you will do great with it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Just make sure you add the camouflage to it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Ooh,
It's up to you.
camo.
Oh,
Might be useful, you know.
the camo.
Next
camo.
battle. Next battle, we'll camo it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Your call, guys.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes without camo first.
That's right. We need not such devices. Oh, yeah. I should probably have some consumables though.
You didn't get any?
No, I got ammo.
All right. Ammo is good.
It's a good start.
So,
So tell me about this tank, Mr. Ribival. Tell the viewers about how awesome this tank is. Tell us about what it's good at.
so this tank has a relatively low profile of its turret. Oh, sorry, I'm just driving like OMG, he said. Very low profile turret, which makes it pretty good to, stick out of the hill, land some shots. It's not that fast, although, still better than all the heavies and stuff.
This is reasonably zippy for a 6.
Yeah. Frankly, yeah. Okay, here's one guy. Alright. Someone is helping me already. So as you can see, the armor of the turret is pretty good, so you can take some hits, get some bounces.
Well, we're finding out now. I'm under fire.
Okay, there he is.
Oh, from the VK off on the side.
Arno, are you
I'm
playing the
behind you.
game now?
No, I'm not. I'm not
Alright.
playing the game, but I hope I will get the chance to play with one of you later.
Arno, for the moment, will just watch and criticize our poor play.
Yeah. So I can already tell you should have your camo and maybe some equipment as well, now that they are so
Oh,
easy
it's
to...
behind us. It's behind us already.
Alright. I think we're in the wrong spot.
We are a little bit far forward from where we should be.
So I call it's probably space creating.
Yes.
We created some space
Yes,
for
we've
our...
certainly made it easier for our allies to.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
So we set up, now they can kill everyone.
That's right. Aye, I'm dead.
Sure.
That was quick.
Okay, this guy is driving the Sentinel himself. So this was fast, we were the first one to die.
So what do we know about the Sentinel now? We know that it is not invulnerable.
Right. And this happens to every tank that we release, except maybe for IS-4. The interesting thing, we just got the Amazon Mobile Masters in Seattle, and we got the stats from the tournament, which showed that the top one picked tank was IS-4, and it was picked 104 times, I think. And the next tank, I think it was Batchat or something like that, was picked around 32. So IS-4 just...
Yeah, there's a certain level of.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. So let me jump out. Grab ourselves.
No, what do you think about IS-4? Do you think it's an impa tank? Should we nerf it?
Me?
Yeah.
Actually, I unlocked this tank not long ago. It has obviously an outstanding armor. I didn't play too much with it yet, but I can understand why players like this tank so much. You can really take a lot of damage, and yeah, that's always useful. But I think you really need to, like all tanks, you need to play it well.
Yeah.
But obviously, the guys who were playing the Mobile Masters, they know how to play tanks. So
You think so?
I think so.
Oh,
Not sure. Maybe I could beat them, but
Probably not. Probably not. But let's try another one.
so on this last match, somebody in the community very generously described me as a worthy opponent. Thank you. Thank you, Lord Zombie 1337, for your kind words. It's entirely unearned in that battle.
All right. So I have a lot of friend requests.
so you guys are only playing with British tank?
Nope.
We figured we'd play a couple of battles with the
We're just starting.
with the Sentinel, and then we'll jump over for a few others. All right.
So Arnold,
Let's-
are there any, good congratulations in the chat, the guys that we can award with a premium or tank?
So yeah, we have the first winner. The name is, sorry if I don't say it properly, it's Jacob Shatney, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if someone from the team can actually write it somewhere. And he won 30 days of premium account. So congrats to you.
Congratulations.
What did he write?
He said happy birthday from Czech Republic, I think.
Ah, Czech Republic.
Sweet.
Nice. You ready?
All right. I am putting on the camo.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, let's platoon up.
I watch your stream. Hi. Nice. I have a lot of nice people.
So how about opening some equipment, guys? Now that you have credits, that the timers are out, you can actually
That's
easily
right.
unlock
That's right.
equipment.
This
And they
would be
can...
unfair.
Unfair.
Sure.
No, he's right. Now that you got the credits, right? There's no timers. There's no delays.
Should go for it, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy, be wild.
Nice. All right.
All right. I'm camoed up. I'm equipmented up. At this point, if we die quickly, I will blame it on, as with everybody else in the community, I will blame it on my teammates.
Okay.
I will blame it on the development team as large. I will
Yep.
blame it on everything except myself.
Don't
Sure.
forget the matchmaking.
What about
That's
matchmaker?
right. Oh, and the matchmaker. That's right.
Yep.
We've been talking a lot about the matchmaker inside the team lately, haven't we?
Yeah. So lately, I think in the spring, that's when we decided to kind of focus on the most painful things that we have in the game.
Yep.
I think we got fixed the equipment got fixed.
Yep.
So
One
now-
down.
One down. Yep. So the next one is matchmaking. It's a bit more tricky one.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more involved with that.
Yes.
But there's some stuff that the guys have already been doing, right, to make some of the some quick matchmaking changes while we look at some of the deeper ones.
Right. So I guess today the information from the test server, the super test, got public about our changes in the matchmaker next patch, the 5.1, which can be expected quite soon. So it won't solve the problems totally, but it's doing some changes. So we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
just to let you know, guys, this year, fifth year that we're having, matchmaking is on our priority list. So we'll be working on that a lot.
Yes. Well, look, you've got already a few changes coming in, like you said, some more evening of the team compositions, right? So we'll be less likely to see big changes, big differences between the two teams in terms of which classes are on the battlefield together, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now the maximum types of, the maximum one type of each vehicle will be 3.
Mm-hmm.
So no more than 3 tank destroyers in a team,
Yep.
which is good. Plus, there will be some more fine-tuning of the matchmaker to make the games more even. And I think some of those changes were quite obvious to do, so we're
Sure.
doing them.
And
Yeah.
I was wondering, didn't World of Tanks PC, didn't they do the same kind of adjustments to matchmaking not long ago?
Yeah, there were a bunch of changes to for Tanks PC. to the Matchmaker before.
So obviously the two games are very different because we are talking 7 versus 7
Exactly.
and 15-15 for World Tennis PC, but still I think it's was interesting to take a look at what the Big Brother did, and yeah, I was wondering if you guys actually consulted with the WoT PC team to see the results of these changes.
Well, and, you know, look, whenever you come in, right, with Andre and I coming in and kind of taking on some, new positions inside of the team, you always look for what are the things that would matter to the players most. And, honestly, I think it was, it's no secret, right? If you look at the things that players have complained about the most, it's going to be, first it was spare parts. That was the absolute top of the list of things that people didn't like, right, that were really upset about.
Yeah, definitely.
So, fixing that as a 5.0 fix right away was super important for us. And then beyond that, KV2'd. And then you look for, beyond that, like Andre said, probably number 2 on the list was Matchmaker issues. Generally, we've tried, the Matchmaker is set up to be in random battles, is specifically not looking at skill of the teams, right? We want random to be random. We want to be able to have experiences where sometimes you're the lion and sometimes you're the gazelle.
Yeah.
And we've left rating battles as that opportunity for the really, super competitive, fair and balanced gameplay. The net result of that, though, right, is that means that sometimes you're going to have these tough matches. But we did want to make sure that that from the very beginning, right, that we try to institute at least some kind of balance around, how many tanks are there of each class. Like Andre said, having one team that's got 4 heavy tanks while the other team has none, that doesn't create a really good match, right? You want to have some variety.
Yeah.
But having some relative similarity, so you're not going to have more than 3 of anything in a match. That you won't have any more than 1 difference, right? So if one team has 3 TDs, the other team's either going to have 2 or 3. That'll make the matches more fair, even if we're not moving to full skill-based Matchmaker. And then when people want to really test, skill versus skill, right? Ratings battle is the place to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So we won. We were the only one who died.
We're the only ones. Yes.
Space created.
Well done, guys.
So it turns out that playing and talking in the same time is not
It's
easy.
hard. Let's
Sound
fix
like
up.
someone who's trying to find excuses, but just.
Oh, I didn't put any provisions, so
Oh, you didn't provision?
no,
Well, clearly that was the reason we lost.
exactly.
Well, you and I lost. The team won.
Would you like to drive some tier 8s?
8s, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's try some 8s. What are you up for? What's your favorite 8?
I would say T34 on American line because it's a bit slower and
Yeah?
I'm not that good on medium tanks, although I'm pretty good on bat chat. But,
What I might do, I might pick out a TD for this one so that I can worry about moving less and worry about shooting more. Right. Since we're on the stream. Although, the IS-6 is always a nice, solid choice
yeah,
for tier 8s.
so I will be without equipment this time. Oops.
Oh, yeah, we should probably get equipment.
I'll do fine. Screen that.
All right, hang on, let me, oh, look at that, it's provisioned up already. All right, good.
All right, a lot more chat messages.
All right,
Yeah, I'll just post some random thank yous.
so,
Good. Arnaud, anyone else with a decent congratulations?
Well, let me
Guys
check.
that we can give away our birthdays to? Birthday presents too?
Okay. So I was actually looking for maybe questions. Guys, if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will try to find them amongst the dozens of congratulations messages.
Mm-hmm.
And let me pick.
Yeah, pick one.
Okay, okay.
All right.
All right, you're in the heavy, I'm in the TD.
Give me a second.
Okay. Where are you at? Oh, I love
Stream
this.
snipes. Oh, that's why we keep losing. They know exactly where we are.
All right. Then you were actually supposed to blame teammates,
Yes,
developers.
yes. Matchmaker, developers, teammates,
So the
anything but me,
the
I
question:
think, is the...
how can you blame a developer and not blaming yourself? Tell me that. How's
Well, you know, it's subtle, but as a player, you have to divide yourself from your role as a developer, and then you have to be able to blame simultaneously you and not you at the same time.
It's like mental split or something.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes these things happen.
Okay.
All right,
Oops.
where are we coming? Looks like people aren't going.
Okay, so I'm about to pick someone, just reminding everyone that you can, if you just write a congratulations message along with your in-game nickname, please. In the comments, you may be picked and get a special reward from us.
Right. Thank you, Arno.
So let's pick someone.
So we can see
Oh,
a CDC here. Person probably completed the events.
Oh, they've got the AMX. Nice.
Yep. All right, this
That
is-
one's a fun tank. I've enjoyed.
Do you know that Dracula is actually based on this tank?
Aha, the famous Dracula.
All right, I think we're getting someone driving from behind. Let's meet him. Yeah, I probably need to put some equipment on this tank. It's slow.
Usually a good idea. Please don't
There he
nerf.
is.
Was that,
Yep.
Luca, was that don't nerf the Dracula or the AMX CDC?
That's CDC. Crap. Someone. Oh, it's European server is a bit laggy here.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing we can blame.
Yeah.
Server lag.
Okay, so we just picked someone, a new winner. So congrats to Jax, Gax.
All right.
Well, congrats on your birthday, been here for 2 years. Well, thank you for being there for so long, and we hope you will stay much longer than that.
Ah, thank you. Oh, looks like I'm gonna go down swinging. Oh, one
I want this
more. All
one.
right. Well, I managed to. There you go.
You killed someone?
Yeah, thank you for avenging my death. No, I worked the AT7 down to the nub, and then you finished him out.
Teamwork.
Exactly. Oh, have we got an AFK on a live stream?
On our team?
No, the Centurion. That's our CDC with 3 kills is about to get to 4. One of his easier ones for the evening.
Can we award something to this guy so he wouldn't do AFK anymore?
Yeah, that would be one way to solve the problem.
Yes.
Yep. Where's the T49?
So what's
So-
your favorite tank in the game, Andre? I'll talk to you while I'm dead and you're alive. I'll talk
Yeah.
to you and just make it harder for you to concentrate.
So I'm playing a lot of tier 10s.
Uh-huh.
I really like this British heavy tank, FV 215B. I just like it. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It has a lot of DPM.
Yeah.
It's relatively hard to play because you know the armor is pretty good in front, but the bottom is quite vulnerable.
Yeah, so you got to pick your spots. You got to know the maps.
Yeah, and it's fast. So,
which means you can get there. Oh, this 49 is not going to have a good day.
I completed the mission.
Nice. Ooh.
I think I need to switch on my auto aim here. Come here.
Well, is it going to make it? 97, 98, 99, oh, 100.
Okay, we have
Luca the Warrior.
We have another winner.
Oh, no, does not escape.
So it's Chazef, who wrote "Happy Birthday WoT Blitz, much love from Philippines." If you can just write your name in the chat, your nickname, so we can give you your reward, which is 30 days of premium time. Congrats to you.
Thank you very much. All right, so I made more than 0 damage this time.
That's good. All right. I will note that while you
Catching up.
survived, I out-damaged you this time.
How much did you make?
Still not enough, 828. We had 3 guys that had 2,000 apiece, and then 1 guy that had zip.
Gosh. Do you usually play on the iPad or something else?
I usually actually play on Steam. So it's a holdover. You know, I used to be on Tank's PC, and so my favorite control scheme is still the mouse and keyboard. But I enjoy playing on the iPad, although, you know, now I got to wear the glasses. I feel like an old man.
You're not.
No, not that old. Ish.
Cool. So let's do it again.
All right.
After this battle, let's watch the fun video that was made for the Blitz birthday.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. I really like it. Have you seen it?
No, I don't think I did.
Premiere for you.
You know, I'd be curious. Arno, maybe you can ask some of the guys in the community what they're buying with the Blitz birthday mission. Among the tier
which
3.
out of the 3 tanks?
Yeah,
which one are you guys buying? Are you going for the BT7A, M3 Lite, or LTP?
Yeah, like I pulled the BT7. I feel pretty good about that, but I've seen a few of the LTPs, and I'm kind of curious to see what people think.
Yeah, the BT7 is a great tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stick the HE into that thing, and it.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a tiny T49 at tier 3. It's great.
It's like someone is watching Netflix here.
Yeah, it's we had a little server pop. Yeah, it's interesting to see a tank that, you know, you look at it and it's like, oh, it's a light, but then it plays peekaboom.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So guys, just for your information, we are currently in Minsk in Belarus,
Yes.
and we're playing on the European server and watching Netflix. What's your favorite show thing?
On Netflix?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Anywhere. You know, it's tough. I really got into Vikings recently.
Vikings.
Yeah, I was enjoying the hell out of that. Although now I've consumed all of it, so I'm kind of looking for something new inside of Netflix, actually.
All right.
It's always interesting to me too, because, you know, I started in the U.S. obviously, and now I've got my my Netflix account. But, you know, it's interesting to see what's available in Belarus. Oh, I am so dead.
Football.
Yeah, well, right now, sure.
All right. I'm playing a TD too here. The team probably hate me for that. I'm supposed to play a heavy tank, but the opponents are being so aggressive that we can just...
Yeah, you're playing TD roll.
Right, just defend and hit shots.
Okay, guys. We have a 4th winner. I just want to remind people who are watching that you can ask questions in the chat. We will try to answer them. And so the 4th winner, someone who won AMH CDC, is Skybreak_25, and he wrote, "Congratulations from Skybreak25. Happy birthday from France." So
from France.
From France.
From France, and I'm not the one who picked him, actually. I want to say that because
yeah, right.
I'm French, as you may have guessed from my accent. but yeah, congrats.
Who picked it? If it wasn't you.
I don't know, I can't say.
All right, we got 2 heavies to get.
All right.
Oh! We got 1 heavy to get. That was fast. And brutal.
I think I need to put adrenaline on this tank. Didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, I haven't had any kills yet in these 3 matches. That's...
All right. 1200 damage. Not
Oh,
much.
God. Let's not look at where I scored.
Man, you're on the bottom.
Yeah, as a TD. My whole job is damage. So what are people saying? What are they liking right now? Is it the the BT? Is it the LTP? What's the...
Well, to be honest, it's mainly congrats message.
Oh, that's
Like-
good.
Yeah, mostly that. So it's very hard to read through the comments. We get a bit of everything. Some M3 Lite, BT7A, LTP, obviously. But as you may know, it also depends on how long players have been playing. So if players were there last year, they probably already have the BT7A. So maybe some players already have all of these things. I don't know.
Sure.
Cool.
Well,
But
and
you
then
can
for
always
those
go with the
folks-
third rewards.
Yep.
Yeah, you have the 3 days of premium. So
Yeah,
we thought
exactly.
about everyone.
Yeah, for the folks that have all the tanks already, yeah, we give them a little premium time
Sure.
with our secret hidden mission.
Sure. You're not supposed to tell that.
Well, it's a good point. We don't want to tell people that if they play 4 battles, at all,
Yeah.
they
Why,
can get a free tank or
why-
some premium time.
why would you want to tell that? Yeah. If you can read about that. So let's watch the video.
Let's
that
do
we're
it.
Talking about. Let's do it.
You just stepped in the danger zone. Man, you should have slept. Now you're on your knees and you wail the moan while I celebrate when I take the throne. You guys should have known the town. Too late. You're going down. I'm winning. Every battle that I'm in it. 'Cause I keep swinging till the heads get spinning. I'm gonna put the fire on the pots. Add a little fuel to the sun. Rocks and turn it up. You burn it up. Let the whole room fry. What we gonna do? Gonna bring that heat. What we gonna do? Gonna bring What we gonna do? Gonna bring that heat. Come on.
And we're back.
Nice.
You're tweaking your settings, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or are you just provisioning yourself? You still don't have any provisions on that.
No.
You should probably
I don't
do
have. I
something
don't have
about that.
equipment. I don't have provision, and we're winning.
And yet, yeah,
Why would you fix something that's not
it's
broken?
not broken.
Right.
Perfect. Well, that sounds good.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, all right, let's jump in.
Cool.
What are you going to play?
Let me see. This will be probably some heavy tank,
Okay.
maybe tier 9.
Oh, tier 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
tier 9.
Hang on.
I actually like tier 9s to play it in the rating. Previously, when you would get on the bottom of your team, like you have 5 tier 10s and you are 2 of the tier 9.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a decent tank like Conquer or AMX, you could make some significant impact. No, all those tanks are pretty good. Yeah, I'll play Conquer. Oh,
So we're getting some questions in the comments. So actually, some of these questions they often come back when we do live streams or you just read forums. These are questions that are often asked. Any plans to add the Japanese heavy tanks soon?
so
Sorry.
yeah, we want to add them at some point, but at the moment they are not in the roadmap. But yeah, we want to add them someday, but I cannot tell you when yet.
Yet.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, one of the challenge of these tanks is that they are very heavy. They're very big.
Yeah.
Big.
And they may be a bit tricky to actually make them fit properly on the map that we have.
Mhm.
So it's a constraint that I think World of Tennis PC didn't have, obviously, because the maps are bigger and the game itself is bigger. But I know that it's one of the challenges that we have to overcome to properly add the Japanese heavy tanks.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are some maps and some spots on the maps where they're just too bulky
Yeah, exactly.
to drive.
So yeah, I mean, I play some World of Tennis PC, and whenever you just face one of these Japanese heavy, they look gigantic. It's
Yeah.
like battleships, it's huge. So
Yeah, you have some of those tanks actually, like this British TD, tortoise.
Yeah.
How do you correct
Tortoise?
it? Tortoise. Yeah. How do you say it in French?
well, if it's supposed to be the animal, it's a tortue.
Okay.
Tortue.
So
It's like turtle.
it's pretty,
So close
it's
to
pretty
French.
big. you know.
English. Yeah, it's quite big. And we had the same question for Italian tanks. As far as I know, we don't have any plan to add Italian tanks for now.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yep. See how that does in the PC.
It's doing pretty good. You've seen the commercial with the
Oh yeah, no, people
It's
are
Jenny
playing.
Buffon.
yeah.
Yeah.
People are playing them. You always want to see how they perform on the battlefield before you jump in.
Yeah.
But there are tons. This is part of the great thing about Blitz, right? There are tons and tons of tanks that we can still add in. That we can still add in to be able to keep the game fresh, right? To keep things going. There are a massive number of tanks that are already out there, right? That are in PC that we'll continue to add over time. Of course, Blitz, the other fun thing with Blitz is there are a bunch of things that you can do. The Blitz is a little bit of a looser game than PC in terms of the questions of history and so on. So there's great opportunities for us to do fun tanks, to do more stuff that aren't in the PC as well.
Looks like everyone went to rush center.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you just stay there. Stay safe.
Okay, so while we're on questions, we have the fifth winner. So it's Croc_24. Congrats, WoT Blitz. I've loved this game since the start. So congrats to you. You just won 30 days of premium time. And he actually has a question as well. Again, it's a question that we get very often. Any plans for larger maps?
Larger maps.
And I think I can actually maybe go further in any plans for larger maps and maybe
And
for
larger battles.
exactly more than 7 versus 7. Because I know we are going to get this question right after this one, so I might as well just
Sure.
ask it now.
So I'm in the middle of the very active battle.
And you gave them the tough one.
Yeah, I can say things like and
So maybe if I can start answering.
Yeah, you can.
So I'd say that for now, 7 versus 7, that's the game we have right now. It's Blitz 7 versus 7. And I think I can say that the current size of the map is the right size. If we increase the map size significantly, then we will just face situation where players are just lost. And we will probably make the game more boring.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the risks we are facing. Now, the obvious solution to that is if we want to add larger maps, then we should just increase the number of players, which I think is something that would make sense. But one of the big issues that we have is Blitz is a mobile game, and we have to take into account that not all people actually own a device that is powerful enough to withstand 10 versus 10 battles. So hopefully this will change as the entry price smartphones just get better and better. But as of today, I can't say we can actually guarantee anything in regards of that. But maybe you guys can elaborate more.
Yeah, no, I'd say you're right. I'd say also though, number of players isn't the only thing to be able to do to switch stuff up. Nice.
I deserve that.
You did snake it from me pretty well. So number of players isn't the only thing that makes battles more interesting, right? There's a lot of different ways to play with the game, with the style, with the pacing, and there's a bunch of things that the guys are doing internally right now, actually, to experiment and see what we can do. There's a number of efforts that are happening right now to look at different variants of battles, different ways that we can play around with things, whether it's for special events or for specifically for the overall. So while the number of players may not be the thing that we're looking for right now, as our main way to change up the battlegrounds, we are still really looking at a lot of different ways to give variety, right? Both in special events and, frankly, in the general and the random battles as well. So nothing to announce today yet, right? But I'd say definitely we have heard the community very much, right, about the need to keep things fresh, and we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep working on new modes. We're going to keep working on new gameplay styles, new ideas, new tanks, new events, etc., so that you've got plenty of things to do. Even if number of players, even if the sort of the epic battle approach isn't the next thing on our list.
Right. And we actually have a special time in the year to do that. Anyway, this was a teaser.
What's that?
I'm not supposed to say that.
That's right.
Probably nobody guessed. Yeah, and the thing that we're focusing at the moment, and something that people will see in the next coming patches, is that we'll make life easier for newbies.
Mm-hmm.
So just because we want more skilled players who understand how tanks work, how the ammo works, how shell penetration works in the game. Want them to get further, to get better tanks, and to actually learn how to play, not to be this 40%, food for those who can play.
Yes, all gazelle all the time isn't what you want.
Right.
Well, and you're right. Actually, a lot of times, when you hear people complaining about the matchmaker, very frequently it's actually a question of the fellow team players, right?
Yep.
And it's not the high end players, right? It's not the other team has a bunch of super skilled players.
Sure.
It's my team has a bunch of bad players, right? That's where the complaint tends to happen a lot, and so if we do a better job of getting new players to be better, educating them how to play, so that by the time they get to the mid tiers, right, they're better, they understand things, they aren't showing their broadside to the TD, right? They're understanding how to bounce things, how to angle, making smart ideas about, moving back and forth, getting into cover when you reload, understanding how to play their roles, how to play their tanks. Then that leads to better. So, sometimes questions like, let's make Matchmaker better, are actually things that you solve indirectly by doing things like that, right? By making fixes to the new player experience.
It won't save you though if you say got used to play on your PC and at some point you need to play on the stream on your iPad.
Hey, I
Too
nailed
bad.
the kill. I had a decent performance in that last one. I'm not feeling too bad about it.
I love those
All right.
cooldown.
Which way are we going here, gents? Left or right?
Let's wait.
Okay, there's new winner. Sorry, just one SU 100Y. It's Vince.
Beans?
Ita. Vince Ita, like Vince from Italy, I guess. Just said congratulations.
Nice.
And we have another winner as well. Won the same prize. It's Waxier Lemming 0.
Awesome.
Happy birthday, Waxier. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce. I'm doing my best. Okay. I have an issue with R. It's
Say
the French way in English.
Nice. The Su 100Y, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
that's
tank.
a good tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great alpha.
What?
Yeah, that's one that, frankly, every time I see it, I don't play it so often. Every time I see it on the battlefield against me, I go, oh, God.
All right.
I'd say at Tier 2, that and the KV2 are probably the two that most alter my play.
Yeah.
When I see somebody has one of those on the other side, I go, oh, okay.
Yeah, one of these few tanks that just makes you want to hide. Like just
KV2?
Yeah.
KU2, this one, the ISU 152 as well.
Yeah.
These few tanks, you just don't want them to
I'll
be
try
looking at you.
Yeah, whether I hide or not, I certainly change what I'm doing.
Yeah, just do something. Just
So we need to split them. They are moving into your direction.
do we have more questions on the comments? I'm checking now. It's a bit hard to track everything, but guys, just make sure you keep the questions coming. Question. So we have a question: when will the VK7201K be added to the VK4202B line? I think we are actually testing this tank right now internally. So I can confidently say that it will come later this year. But even I think at this point, even us don't know exactly when we will release it, because, like I said, we are testing it, and if we find that there is some issues with the balancing, we will just have to get back to work and fix it. So it's coming later this year, but I can't tell you exactly when.
Right.
I think we lost that.
We're only down 2-1 right now. I feel very lonely, though, from my little sniper perch.
I'm doing my best here.
Right. You're at
Yes.
half health. You're all right.
No?
I had a guy who had me dead to rights, and I was just scrolling back, and then fortunately, he decided apparently to be kind to the guy who's on a broadcast, and not just plow through me. So.
Oh crap. I'm so dead.
Here we have some more questions. We have another one about nations. So we were asked about the Japanese heavies. We were asked about Italy. Can you guys guess which nation?
What's next?
Yeah, what's next? What's the next question? Which one do players want?
Ooh.
What nation?
Yeah.
Often asked as well. So are we going to add Sweden?
Hungary?
The Swedish
Sweden.
tanks.
Yeah. So I know these ones are a bit tricky, and World of Tanks PC and World of Tanks console actually have the Swedish tanks, but it's a bit tricky for us, and because the Swedish tank, they have these very specific.
The TDs have in the high tier have that mode.
Yeah, exactly. Siege mode, and it's a technical challenge to add them. So I don't know. Like any nation, they might come at some point in the future, but they are not in the roadmap right now.
Correct.
And I spotted another question,
Kill.
which I lost.
Bounced it.
Will Dracula be back? Ooh, that's a good one.
Will Dracula be back?
I doubt it.
Well, actually it's back every year on Christmas, right? On the auction?
Yeah, on the Blitz fair actually, yeah.
On the fair. So I don't know, probably. Why not?
So
Maybe
what
we
do
can
people
add
think about Dracula usually? I mean, people love playing it.
Frankly, I don't play Dracula, but when I encounter Dracula, I can feel two ways. If he's on my team, I'm super happy.
Yes.
Oh, see, I scored the first
Look at you right
damage.
at the top. Yeah.
But you know, my team
It
was
happens.
too good. This guy with 0 damage has a esport camo. Good one. I'll put him. I don't know, nothing. I give you the team player.
Oh, very kind of you.
Sorry. Just a reminder, because apparently some players didn't really, maybe they just joined and don't know how to be a part of the giveaway. Just if you want a chance to win something, just write a congratulations message in the comments. Make sure you add your nickname as well, and we will randomly pick players every now and then. Actually, we just have a 9th winner, or 8th, I don't know. Just one, so I never know how to pronounce that. The KPZ M4190, the German light tank, tier 8. Big Boy 01 underscore hero wrote, "Hola, have a good day, WoT Blitz, happy birthday," and a lot of emojis after that. You just won the tank, so congrats to you.
Excellent.
Cool. Congrats.
Great tank.
You know what I'm thinking? If I was a guy who just joined the stream, so he would be seeing us just sitting here, watching the camera with the voice.
While a disembodied voice talks to us from
Yep.
Paris.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, someone called me Mr. Voice. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that.
Cool. So let's play one more battle with tier 9s, and then you'll pick the
All right.
tier. Okay.
All right. That sounds good.
Cool. So I'm feeling good with the
You're
Conqueror.
good with your Conqueror. All right.
Yeah.
I like the Yike Tiger.
It's good.
Yep.
So there is a version of this tank with the skin from 2015. Have you seen that? It's like a white and gray with a
Oh, yeah, yeah.
2015 written on its side. For some reason I think it's working better than the regular one. Well, it's not. I don't know, just love this tank. How do you like this map, Dane?
Oh, the Mayan? It's, I like playing it on low tiers. I love playing it and doing the little dance down in the water. Woo! Oh, wait, oh, stream. Pop. All right, we're back from the network.
Yeah.
I love playing the low, the low tier fast ones, doing the sort of the hop and pop down on the islands. On the higher tiers, especially with these, the super heavy kind of vehicles, and I mean, look, we've got there's 7 heavy tanks in this match and 3 TDs, so we're probably going to play up top a lot.
Yep.
And if you go to the bottom, I mean, with a vehicle like this one, it's an all-day event to get back up. Oh no, somebody's flanked us. Oh yeah.
We just need to go forward.
No,
Just push.
I was gonna get my ass handed to me if I did that. I'm gonna back away and at least try to make this 54 feel regret at his decisions.
Okay.
Nope, it's not gonna work well.
So we have another question. I think it's an interesting one, especially since you are in the middle of a battle. Would you guys add more quick chat or changeable bias? Basically, are we going to rework the quick chat options and maybe allow players to customize it?
Oh yeah, fast chat options.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to make the blame button.
That's right.
Like, probably make it be useful for credits. So you could pick how much you blame. Like 1 million blame.
But anyway, that's a good question, and that's something that we have considered in the past, and that we keep considering. And as players probably saw in the past few updates, we really worked on like quality of life when we added the reload indicators and spot indicators and all this stuff. I think we are really in a mood of improving quality of life. So quick chat could be a good next step. We didn't decide yet, but it's definitely something we are looking into.
That's true. So I think some of the commands that we currently have are not that useful, which they can be switched by default, or it's an option to make it's customizable. But that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of ways to go. Oh,
7-0.
there it is.
Good job.
Reasonably democratic battle, right? 5 out of 7 people managed to get a kill.
Yep.
And while we are on the subject of chatting with other players, we have a question about will we have voice chat in the future?
So with the voice chat, it's a bit tricky. It requires a lot of integration, and right now the Blitz is quite a resource-consuming game. So we tried several solutions, but then decided to refuse it from it because on the lower devices it won't make any sense to use them since the FPS will just go down. While on the high-end devices, you are able to find a solution in a separate application. Like you can install Discord or Skype and chat through it. So we'd rather focus on the game and do stuff that it's impossible to do any other ways, and leave the leave the side functionality to applications who can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if Discord allows players to do that properly, then and they allow players to do that better than we would, then I think it makes sense to just do something else.
6.
Yeah, you said 6 is right, so.
I said you choose.
Oh, okay.
So you chose 6.
Well, I'll fire up the Su-100Y.
We just have another winner, same tank, KPZ M4190. It's Darkstorm 112, who wrote, "I love this game because you can play completely free to play, and congratulations from Germany." Well, thank you, and
Excellent.
just get yourself a nice premium tank.
So where is this? Oh, here it is.
Which one are you on for? Oh, you're going to play the Kuro?
Yeah.
All right.
We have another question about something that we actually just rolled out today, which is about the new gold offers.
Yeah.
The question is, are they here permanently?
The answer is yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay. Good.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, I think that's a really nice thing, right? To be
Yeah.
able to get a better shot for the money that you're paying, right? Be able
Sure.
to pick up a little extra gold.
Sure.
Yeah, it goes along with what I just said about improving quality of life and making the
Yep.
game.
Yeah.
It's really in the same trend, and that's something we want to keep doing.
All right, the KV1 asks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's do it.
So one of the things that really bother people are just some technical issues, some lags or random freezes,
Yep.
or things on Android, like when we release an update, sometimes you need to reinstall the whole game because of, you don't know why, or some more game-related technical things when shells may go through the tank, stuff like that, or the gray zone when you don't know whether it's going to penetrate or not. Yeah, so that's our focus too, because just the quality of the game. All right.
Oh, all right, now you can talk very freely.
I don't know. We probably won't fix that. Come on, they just killed me like.
I know. Well, you were sitting over there by yourself. Look what happens.
I was, yeah. Why would I do that? I thought that I'm on my Conqueror. I was not. Anyway,
I'm about to get picked too because everybody else. Yeah. This is going to be bad battles. We might. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're out 0 damage collectively.
nice
We've done well.
team play.
Yep.
Yeah. Would you like to stream a bit from your device?
Ooh, we can try. No, I think.
No, you don't. All right. Just watch my skills, guys.
All right.
Skills.
We'll pretend this battle never happened and we'll restart.
Yeah, that's some random bug.
Let's try a different one. That's right.
So technical issues like that, when you ride down there and get killed, we cannot fix that. It's not technical. But things, like shells going through the tank, that's very important to fix because it's just a core gameplay. And so we're doing some things under the hood. They're actually quite time-consuming and hard to do because they usually involve server, they usually involve client, and all the way how things work together. And then you need to address all the tanks possibly to fix just one more minor thing. And eventually the result is that no one just sees an error. And that's good. It's like a referee in a football match. You just don't notice it and it's good.
Yeah.
So we'll be focusing on this a lot. And probably players, and hopefully they won't even notice it while the fix will still be there.
Yeah, I think, again, if you look at it, in terms of the things that we're trying to do, right? Now, not everybody in the community knows sort of what's been going on inside of the team.
Right.
But, you and I, right, Andre, you've been with Blitz for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You've recently stepped up to a higher level position. I've come in pretty recently into the team, having come over from Tanks PC and some other mobile sides. And I think the important thing for us, right, what we really want to do, we want to make sure that players are having a good time, and we want to take care of the things that are the most painful and irritating for people. So there's all sorts of cool features that we want to look at, new modes, new gameplay ideas, variations. But the first thing we want to do is we just want to make it easier for people. We want to remove the pain points, right? So this was why spare parts, this was why now look at the Matchmaker stuff. This was like look at bugs, look at other issues that are going on, right? Other challenges that we have with just, like you said, disconnects and timeouts and freezes and things like that. We just want to get rid of as many of those things as possible. In the short term, do the things that are going to make players feel better, feel happier. Get rid of the player painful things. And then over the longer term, then we balance that out with, I think, I've described it internally as the eating our vegetables, right, portion of the development effort.
Yeah.
And then there's also, the dessert stuff, right? The super fun, new modes, new ideas, new variations, holiday events, things like that. And the team's going to keep working on those. But I think the important thing is that we do a lot of vegetable eating really fast, right? That'll make players feel happier. It'll make the overall gameplay experience feel a lot better. And and that kind of focus, I think, is what players really want and what they deserve from us.
True. So I am as a player. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because, and sometimes we can make mistakes, but
sure.
Right now I think we'll focus on not keeping them. It's like I think there are probably comments about the server-based aim system that we just introduced. So just let you guys know that we are going to fix it quite soon. I'm not sure when. So how it's going to be done is that you'll be able to choose what type of aim you want to use in the settings. Either it's a new server-based follow aim or the old one, the client-based.
Yeah. And
So-
we've had people who have liked each side, right?
Right.
The new auto aim introduces some problems, but it fixes some others.
Right.
So it's really just a question of which one you want, right? What do you feel better about? What do you like more?
Yeah, because it feels different. It feels inconvenient. Of course, and plus I think there was a bug when shells went through the tank. And this one will be fixed too. So
Right. Yeah. When it looks like you nailed somebody, and then because of where the server is seeing the tank versus where your client's seeing the tank, it doesn't say it did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this client-server synchronization thing.
Yes.
Yeah, let's play again.
You want to hop in? All right. Let's do another.
Okay, we have another winner and some more questions. So 12th winner, 11th actually, who won an AMH CDC. It's Rayquaza Films YT. I don't know what YT stands for. YT, I don't know.
Alright.
Who just wrote, "Happy birthday, you guys rock. All of us here love your game. Keep up the good work and congratulations on your 4th birthday." Thank you very much. And
Awesome.
Thank
like
you.
I just said, just won an AMH CDC. Congrats.
Cool.
And so some questions. Will you guys ever had a legendary camo for the Tiger 1? Actually, there is already one in the game, but we didn't sell it quite often. I think it's a GameStrom camo for the Tiger 1. I don't remember when we last sold it, but maybe it will come back soon. And then for legendary camos, as you may have seen, I think in almost every update, we had at least one new legendary camo. Legendary skin. So the Tiger 1 might be next, especially since it's one of players' favorite tank. It's definitely one we are looking into.
Yep. Yeah, the
And
Tiger is
another-
definitely one of the more popular.
Yeah, especially in the German audience, obviously, but it's one of the most iconic tanks of all time. So
Yes.
and another question, which, if I remember correctly, was already asked to you during your last live stream, Andre, which is about having platoons of more than 2 players.
no. So
Yeah,
we're not doing
the
that.
short answer
because
is
this
no,
would be
guys.
just
It's not gonna happen.
too imbalanced. That's almost half of the team in the platoon. It's just
Yeah.
too imba.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look, there's a place in the game for people who want to play on a team together, right? And that's in tournaments.
Yeah.
The platoon system, right? Of course, it's great for players. It's great to, be able to match up. You want to play with your friends, and of course, that's absolutely what we want the platoon system to do. But when you have 2 out of 7 players playing very closely and coordinating very closely together in a random battle, it can create a very, very challenging situation for the other side. There's a huge, let's call it adjustment to the win rate.
What happened?
Well, we had a little bounce between the IS and the Type 58 and me. We were all dancing in the same tightly constrained space.
Okay.
And it didn't end well for me.
Gosh. I just cannot wait till my aim.
So the
gets
aim circle
focused.
goes. That is the one thing you got to do with the Sioux.
Yeah. I always forget about that. It's interesting when you get used to one type of vehicle, just to, try to use another one.
Yes.
Can get you into trouble.
I'll tell you, I've found for me when I'm playing, it's like I have a 2-match switching cost, Like if I'm switching from one type of tank to another one, to a very different style of tank,
Yep.
I will, for the first couple of matches, it's like I keep playing it like the old one, like I was
Right.
playing.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
I
and
think
it can
I
get
missed-
pretty ugly.
I missed around 100 shots now. in this button.
I think the worst is when I go from playing either a light tank to a TD, or from a heavy to a light.
Yeah. So skill. I think I made around 52 damage in this battle. Made 1 frag.
52.
52. Oh no, I hit with the hash.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
around 300
Ah,
total. Nice.
yeah, tier 6. 300 is a respectable hit on a tier 6
For the
for
win.
one shell.
Yeah. Right, let's wait till okay, we have a vindicator here.
Oh, no, we don't.
We had a vindicator here. How did it die?
You should hide then, because you don't want to be in the crosshair of a Vindicator.
No, you don't.
Nope.
No, you don't. How did I land nothing? All right. Let's do better.
Yeah, 308.
Yep.
More than you, by the way.
All right. I'm going to play the KV-1S. I'm going to switch up. If you're going to play your Sioux, I'm going to play my favorite tank.
I'll actually play with Su 100 because it feels kind of like Object 268,
Yeah?
but a smaller version of it. See how it goes.
All right. Doing a quick equipment run.
So, what do you think we'll be talking about when we have 5th birthday next year?
That's a really good question. That's a really, really good question. Look, to me, I think there's a ton of things that we can do inside of a year.
Yep.
I know there's some cool ideas for Halloween. Too early to talk about a lot of that yet, but there's some cool ideas for Halloween. I think people will be talking about that. New Year's, of course, is always a place that we can do some fun stuff as well. I think those will come up. I sure hope that, I used to make this joke when I was on Tanks PC, right? That there was like this unholy trinity of Matchmaker maps and SPG that were the hated trio. And I'd tell everybody inside the development team, what we really want to do is by this time next year for players to have a whole new list of things to complain about. Look, players, when it's your favorite game, there's always something you complain about, right?
Right.
We love to hate things. And so what I hope, right, what I want to see is the way that people think about us is that, that Blitz is the game where when people have a thing that they love, we do more of it, and when they have a thing that they hate, we figure out how to change it out, right? We switch away from it. And so if I could have a hope for what next birthday is, it's that's what we hear, right? That what we hear instead of being about a particular feature, a particular style of thing, that it's really about the way that we interact with the audience, the way we treat them, the way we talk, the way we, how responsive we are to their wants, desires, and needs. That, to me, is what I would like to be, what they're talking about in a year.
All right. Sounds good. So I want to talk about esports next year. Who won, who lost, did transfer, players transfer, stuff like that, tournaments. 'Cause I really like watching Blitz, how people play it.
On esport?
Yeah.
I like watching it on tournaments, right? The esport players are so good.
Yep.
They're otherworldly, some of them.
Yeah, exactly.
The reaction times and the level of knowledge and understanding is amazing. But the thing that I love doing, right, is I love watching let's call it the just better than everyday player.
Yeah.
The tournament guys, and seeing how they play, because it makes me understand the maps better.
Yeah.
It gives me ideas about how to play better myself. That, to me, is the most fun. Right, the esports guys, some of them I just look and go, God, there's no way I'm ever landing that shot.
Yes. Do you watch any streamers? Because I watch Skate Extreme from the UK. I like Bushka's videos. So they are just very good educational stuff. And I think that's what you're talking about. Just they're not esports, but they know the game, they know how.
Yeah.
Okay. So they rush. Thank you.
Yep, we got a little zip.
Yeah, they just tank.
The MT-25. This is a peppy tank.
So since it's a Blitz birthday, I think these guys are actually a part of Blitz because they contribute a lot to the development of the game, to the...
Sometimes I say they know the game better than we do. Like I often watch Livestream video to learn how to play a specific tank that I just unlocked. Or these guys have a really deep knowledge of the game. They really love it, and they share their knowledge with the players. And I think we have a great team of contributors. There's not only Skate Stream and Bushka, but dozens of others, and they are really helping us and helping the community to get better. So I think we are very lucky to have these guys.
Yeah, we have a bunch of guys on CIS too. And once again, the esport guys. You just when you watch how they play, you actually learn.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even know that it's possible in your game.
It's true.
Right.
All right.
So happy birthday to you guys. It's your celebration too.
We're just the last winner because the stream is almost over now. So the last winner is Nunu91 from France. You just won a SU 100Y as well. So congrats to you.
Cool.
We've got 32 hit points to finish off this.
Come on.
This 25.
We still have a chance.
Oh no, we're gonna take him. It's just
I don't know, man.
Well, I think as long as my buddy here stays on the cap circle. You know what?
Just camp.
Yeah, I think at this point, I'm driving a heavy. Remember I was saying about the switching?
Yep.
This is one of those things you remember. You go, oh right, I'm in a heavily armored vehicle. He's in a light tank. I'm not above letting him escape with his 32 hit points. A win is a win is a win.
I don't know.
If he wants to let us cap, we'll take it.
It's a very safe game.
Well, you know, that or try to chase a light tank around with a KV-1S for the next minute and 56 seconds, which I'm guessing is probably not a success formula.
Right. Well, there she is.
Yep.
Shoot.
There we go.
It's a very respectful patience.
You know,
That's an experience. All right.
there we go. Look at that. You did 1550. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I give the effective player here. 2 frags. Not bad. All right, so we have some time left, right?
So I don't know. Just before I conclude, I just want to remind everyone that I don't know if you guys saw the Blitz 4th anniversary video, but we have this special like offline contest. So after winning a battle, make sure to perform and record your best victory move. Share the video of or photo with friends on social media, and you can actually get a special Blitz birthday T-shirt by doing that. So all you have to do is to include the hashtag Blitz for the win. So hashtag Blitz for the win hashtag on your description, and you are in for a chance to win a T-shirt. So yeah, make sure to dance, share at the hashtag, and you're good to go.
All right, good. So
Excellent.
let's make the last battle.
All right. One
Let's-
last one. What are you feeling?
2 mice.
Do you guys have the Van Helsing and Dracula?
Oh, you want to go?
Let's just do. Yeah, I
That's
want
nice.
to do that.
Let's do mice.
All right, we're dual mousing.
Yeah.
The Apocalypse Platoon. Let's do that.
Will be the... Oh, it has this legendary Spartan. Well, legendary. I'll take it.
Ah, yes, the Legionary.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're going to do that, then I'll put on the
The other one?
Predator. Yeah, the Steel Predator.
Cool. So, probably not need adrenaline on this tank.
Usually.
And the... Oops. All right.
Ready to fire up the mouse, huh? All right.
How's mouse in French?
Mouse?
How's that?
Souris.
Well, so I think it's just mouse.
All right.
I mean mouse.
Yeah, Andre was asking how mouse is pronounced in French, and I think this may be one of those Pulp Fiction moments where you tell us it's les mouse.
Ah, okay.
I would say
It's not le mouse, but okay. Whatever, guys.
Le mouse.
Le mouse.
mouse.
That is... Oops.
Let's get in.
All right. Let's do it. Ten minutes later.
Yes, that's right.
All right. We didn't actually play a rating battle.
No, oh, you're right. So, you know, this is a good time to talk about Matchmaker queue times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the reasons that we also don't do a lot of really, really significant things to the Matchmaker is that the more picky you are with the Matchmaker, then the longer the queue time gets, right? The battle can take longer to just to happen. So we try to make sure that, all right, here we go.
It's a perfect mouse
Yes,
map.
it is. Which way do you want to go?
Just go straight forward and
All right,
flash
just
everyone.
get the bridge.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe we can go down in the ditch.
Oh, into the valley?
Oh, just not under the bridge. Go there. Someone is saying hold position. What should we? No, it's too late. No, or not. What do we do?
Ah, we're here.
Let's go.
Hey, look, I'm a mouse and I bounced something.
Really?
I bounced 3 somethings. It's almost like that's what this
I-
tank does for
I
a
bounced
living.
just once. 57 damage. Oh my god. Someone just killing them.
Oh,
All right.
didn't bounce that.
I'll go to the TD mode now. So, okay.
Oh, it's mouse on mouse crime.
Too many mice in here.
Nice. So you're a mouse, I'm a mouse. There's a mouse on the other side, and there's a Yagi 100. Just for good measure, sort of the TD version of the mouse.
Yep. All right. I have some HP left. I'll probably go out here.
Some.
70.
Oh,
No, I don't have
that's some.
So
Oh, we're getting flanked, are we?
I'm trying to figure out whose fault was that. Probably myself.
Well, you know,
Yep.
frequently,
Yeah.
most frequently, the person we should blame for losing is ourselves. However, as gamers, that's not usually what we like to do.
Yeah. So, Dane, do you play any other games other than Blitz?
Oh God, I play all sorts of games, to be honest. You know, when I first started in the gaming industry, I was a hardcore PC gamer,
Okay.
and I loved strategy games, role-playing games. I like shooters a lot. I played all sorts of different stuff, and then when the 360s showed up, when that sort of what was then the next generation of consoles showed up, and you started being able to play the kinds of games that I like to play, then that's when I switched up and became a console player. And to be honest, when I first started playing Blitz, what I really love about Blitz is that it was kind of the first time that it was a mobile game that felt to me like a real game. You know, not some alarm clock simulator, you know, where you press buttons in order to be able to press buttons again a half an hour later. You know, not some game that you have to play, you know, you can play for 10 minutes and then you have to stop and, you know, come back, 6 hours later unless you pay, $5 for the privilege of playing another match. Like, I love the fact that Blitz was an actual game, a God's honest game, man, on a mobile device. And so it's still, I think, my favorite game on mobile. I mean, there's definitely a few other games that I like to play, but, Victor had this great comment. He described it as almost like the mobile console, right? Like it's a game that you play when you really want to play a super game, a really awesome game on a portable platform, on a mobile platform. Blitz is still, I think, the best one for that. There's a lot of fun games out there, but that's the one for me that feels like still the most intense, right? On mobile.
Yeah. So I think we're done for
We've
today's
had it.
playing. Yeah.
All right.
So we had a couple of wins.
Yeah. We did not too terribly bad.
See?
Yeah.
Mostly green stuff.
Mostly green. Oh, okay, that's good. There you go.
Right. So Arno, are we giving away anything else?
No, we are done with the giveaway. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Good. So I think once again, thank you guys for watching the stream. Congratulations with the 4 years. Thanks for staying with Blitz.
Yep.
We really appreciate that. Awesome to have you.
Yeah, to the players who have been here from the beginning, obviously, thank you so much for being there from the beginning, for being part of it and staying with it. And for the players who are new and that have come in, we're really excited, obviously, to have new players in. We always are, and we look forward to celebrating a lot more Blitz birthdays with you guys in the future, starting with 1 year from today.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Let's watch the video.
Thank you. Bye.
And bye.
You just stepped in the danger zone. Man, you should have slept, should have stayed home. Now you're on your knees and you wail alone while I celebrate when I take the throne. You guys should have thrown the towel. Too late, you're going down. I'm winning every battle that I'm in it, 'cause I
Mm-hmm.